And then so you'll come back, you'll sign in. The intent is everyone is as an individual first, and then they choose to be a provider second. But everyone's a member as an operator. They can look and see if their app's available. Then they will be located here. This is where the providers, should they start to create to be a provider, this is where they'll go. They'll say create application. In here, they have to accept the provider agreement, like I showed with the terms of service. Because I've already done that, I'm good. But you will, for the first time, it explains how companies get paid. It understands why they need to set up their stuff with Stripe, how to upload their terms of service, and all of these benefits. And this is where, and you'll see, hey, look, I've already done the provider agreement. Next is Stripe. And then even more will be, okay, how do you get your engineering team to work with ours? Well, there's going to be a developer section for you. And that will explain to you how to get to our SDK and what you need to do to set up for within Stripe. And so then if there's any questions, anything, and we highly encourage this, is to actually join us at the Discord. We've set up a server so that you can join us there and communicate directly with our engineering team. We can help with, with your setup as well, because we want to get this right. And so once all the connections are made, this is where then I'll take you to our dev site, just so you can kind of see what an app looks like. Okay, so I did, and I wanted to set up an app. Let's do this. And so this is what an app would look like once you've set that up. And I'll take you through for the provider experience. So a provider will then go create an application. Now they've assumed, they've agreed to the platform agreement. They're ready to get going. Then you're just going to fill in information about the app. Tell a little bit. Anything you type, this is what is going to be like the bumper sticker for within the marketplace. So this is where the marketing expertise comes in. Pick your category that you feel that your app fits in. So you have a lot of choices, and if there's not one there, then you can just select other and then load it, because pretty soon we're going to be able to have the capability that of a person searches a certain capability and your app will be tied to how you describe it. So the words that you choose are important. Then you will go in here. Let's just jump to the URL. Where's it going to point to? So people want to, have bought tokens and they want to spend tokens on your app. Where were they going to go? And at your app's location, that's where you're going to have your own terms. You have security in that. You can establish your rules of engagement for your app, so that, and this is where you would upload your terms of service. You can either have an individual level, an organization level, or both. So you have full choice and freedom to decide the legalese of that. And next you'll be able to say, okay, is it ready for public or not? And the benefit here is if you have some of your marketing team working on it and your legal team working on it and you're not yet ready to go public, it shouldn't stop you from starting the application. So you can kind of save it and then come back in and then make it public. And let's talk about pricing. So when you determine, you have full control over your formulary, your pricing of the tokens, of what's the token going to be spent. You can adjust it here. You can say, look, I know it's $25 for an hour on our app. It auto calculates the platform fee. So you'll see what the operator who is purchasing the time on your app will see, but you'll also see your revenue. And so this can be adjusted by minutes, hours, or days. So if you want a day pass into your system, whatever that is, you have complete control over how this works. And so you can fully be aware of what is your customer, your operator within the General Wisdom marketplace going to see when they go to your app. And then once all of these are filled in, you're going to have the opportunity to upload the marketing material, the logos, all the iconography that you feel that you want to be able to market your app with. Then you hit create application. and then it's going to show up and look just like this. Okay, now let's go into what an app, once it's set up, looks like. And what's the information that when you walk through and set up everything, what is that going to appear to the operator? Well, you have set it at, this notional company has set it at 135 tokens for an hour. And the person that comes in and wants to buy, they can set their time, and the tokens will change when that occurs. So we can come in here and say, you know, I don't need it for an hour. You know, whatever that is, the tokens will adjust as they're adjusting here. And then their bank will get spent. So I'm going to go ahead and launch this session. There's the terms that your company has set up. The individual has to accept those terms to continue. And this is just in dev. It will work, you know, when going. And then the token balance will be spent by that specific individual here. So that's the full cycle.